Okay, welcome back. We are performing a Centrify Police Access Service migration from on-premises architecture in my lab into HyperScalable architecture. And in the previous video, I needed to decouple the DNS record that was owned by Windows clustering and put it into my DNS round robin. Now, everything is ready for us to activate this installation. So let's go ahead and do that. So a little bit of background. So there is a command that allows you to get the deployment and see the nodes that you have. So to get the deployment, all you need to do is to provide the host name. And note that the management server could be used to manage multiple instances or installations. My expectation is that this is going to say nothing because there's no deployments right now that are active. See? We need to activate. So in order for us to activate, we're going to... And by the way, we can get a node list as well. Node. And this is going to show all the nodes that I have. And like I said, I have 2 web, 1 relay, and 1 background. Okay. Let's get it going. So we're activating the installation is we're going to set the active deployment, and we're going to tell it the host name and the ID. In this case, the ID is 20.4. We're going to do that verbose, and we're going to go. So now the installation is active. So my expectation is that the output of my node list changes. Let's make a table. It should have active. Come on, complete. Oh. So now I should have that not only they're online but active. And the test that we're waiting for is, let's just launch a browser and see if things are going. So this is typically where when you're doing live demos, you're like praying to the demo gods, but you know, it looks good. Let's just take a look at this and see the system version. So it looks like the same version. In the previous video, I mentioned that there's an endpoint that can be used by a layer 3 network firewall to figure out if the nodes are up. It's called health ping. So it doesn't, it would be health check. It doesn't respond anything, but it just basically tells you some information about it, and your load balancer can make the proper decisions. Now, let's use it. As a matter of fact, I'm intrigued to see what happened to the connector. This is an important step in a migration. So let's take a look at the configuration. So this is a very, very, very promising, because it is talking to my platform. So that means I didn't have to check the connector at all. So I can try with an Active Directory user. Wow. Here it is. So at this point, I need to go back to my testing and validate things, but let's go ahead and be wild. Let's do a shared account. Let's look on as Oracle here. Great. Let's do it on Windows. Come on, give me a system with a shared account. Here you go. Looks like Jumpbox is working great because I haven't authorized this user to log in, so that's perfect. Maybe I can do this with my -A account if there's one. Here it is. But I did add this system to a zone, so even a domain administrator cannot log in until they're authorized. But this one I think should be fine. There you go. So this is good. Let's log in with a client. So this is rel 74. The expectation is to get a done challenge here. Here you go, just one challenge. This looks good. Checking out a password from CLI. Oh, wrong account. Great. Okay, so looks good. Check in, same account. I have this one checked out through the CLI. I could just perhaps oh, it's the actual identity of the machine that has it checked out, but that's okay. I don't want to extend the video, but it looks like it's working as expected. This has been a success. I'm really curious to see if there's a change because I know that the back channel was not working because it's not supported in the old architecture. So I'm interested in seeing if this changed. So this at some point should change. Maybe I should restart the client, but auditing, super important. Audit analyzer. And I should have at least a session that was through the jump box. I think it's this one right here. Oh, I don't have an installation set up here, or let me just validate. Okay, so this means that I should be able to audit anything I do when I jump into systems through here. So let's try Oracle again and do a this should produce a lot of output. And let's refresh here. Here it is. Replay. Good stuff. So it's looking good. A success. It was long, but I'm hoping that this was useful for you maintaining your labs and getting an understanding of the architectures of Centrify Previous Access Service.